Pressure. Is it a good thing? I mean, I guess it's, you just come across it. Just nobody can live a life without experiencing pressure. So, um, Cajun seasoning, crock pot action, chicken, spicy sausage, pork tenderloin, red beans, vegetables, some corn, chow here for out of the crock pot, mix it up a little bit. Pressure. Um, uh, is it a fun thing to have when you're trying to do something fun? As in, mm, you know, like at a race, you experience some pressure getting your shit ready. Is that fun? Um, it's it can be. I mean, if you know it's there, if you know the pressure's there, and you're prepared for it, yeah, I think it can be fun. Um, it's just you might think, am I prepared? Am I prepared? Am I prepared? So you just try to prepare. Preparing's fun. So I think pressure can can have a place in a hobby. Sure, absolutely. Do I feel pressure as an artist when I'm getting ready to do a show and gonna perform? Not really. No, that's a different deal. I don't really feel pressure there. Um, I was always behind a drum kit. I knew my songs. Would I feel pressure if I was in front singing and having to remember words? Maybe there might be some pressure there involved. Would that be fun? I don't know. I haven't been there yet. I'd like to. I'd like to front and write some songs in front of project, but I'm just trying to talk a little bit about racing. I'm trying to prepare for racing. I have one this weekend again. It's a backyard race, but still, there's pressure there to be prepared. No one likes it when a guy's stuff breaks and he has to go home. That's lame. I mean, dudes take time away from their family and stuff to show up, and you know you want everybody to be prepared. And yeah, there is some pressure there to have your stuff ready, to have it going. So tomorrow I'll get a an MP9 e-buggy. Um, I just went ahead and ordered an e-buggy. With the intention of being able to practice with it, practice laps without having to fire up a nitro car. So I'll get that tomorrow. We'll unbox it and stuff, see what it looks like. I'm sure it'll be cool. Maybe some of the MP9 stuff will switch over to the MP10. That was another reason why this cool green e-buggy just popped out. I thought maybe, I already have the Kyosho stuff, so I'd like to go to the race on Saturday with 3 cars, my 2 RTRs, and this new e-buggy. My MP10 is broke right now. Something that I kind of hooptied back together broke, and it stayed broke, and it might stay broke for a while. I'm trying to find this one screw, which is fine. I'm just hopefully my backups will work. I put a whole bunch of new stuff in the truggy, but I just want to get back to pressure, man. Um, I'm sure we felt it like at a full-on race. You feel that pressure. They start calling people to go up there, get your shit ready. Are you ready? Dudes you roll there with, hey bud, you're up. Are you ready? That's pressure. Um, and I guess the more you get used to being in such a place, maybe it won't seem like as much pressure. Um, but I think it's fun. It's like an edge, man. It's like an edge that keeps you wanting to get better at it. So um, I do enjoy that aspect of trying to gear up to go to an event, to have an event. I mean, we're in a backyard right now, but we're trying to simulate an event. We're trying to simulate that pressure. The last one we had, a few people's stuff broke, and everybody might have been disappointed. We just keep trying to rack up, get better at it, and it's damn good practice to do that, because that could happen at a big race, you know, that you drive hundreds of miles to go to. So I'm excited to keep practicing. So just keep practicing. That's very important, to have like a place to go. So when you do go to a regional event in your state and you drive a long way, you'll know, man, this broke, that broke, before this could break, I need to have this. You just got to prepare, because you don't want that stuff to go bad on you when you're at the big show. The big show. And that's pressure, man, at the big show. People you don't know. You're standing up there in the driver's stand with people you don't even know. Everyone drove a long ways to be there. And you don't want your stuff to break down. And then those guys are down a driver. Yeah, that can all amount to pressure. And so I think if we know it's there, we can prepare for it. And even if some stuff breaks, you know, which it will, I mean, hopefully there's backups. And just know that it's there. Know that pressure's there, but learn to work with it, you know. And it can be fun. It can be fun. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think that pressure is a bad thing. I think we learn to adapt and to survive when we encounter that pressure. So, and I think it'll make us better. It'll get us to the racetrack, or, I mean, you feel that pressure when you're in people's eyes. You don't feel it when you're by yourself, but when you're up in other people's eyes, man, that's when the pressure starts, you know. When I'm on a route by myself and I can't find a package, most of the time I'm pulled over on the side of the road before I even roll up to the house, and I don't really feel too much pressure. But when I pull into a stop and they come running out to get their box and I can't find it, boom, the pressure starts. The walls start closing in. So you prepare for that, you know. You make sure you have their stuff in your hand before you even roll in, and you'll eliminate that pressure. So yeah, we can try to eliminate that pressure, sure, you know. You're at the backyard track and something breaks. All right, there's a group of guys. All right, at least some people are running. You can work on your stuff while other people are running. You're doing your best. Okay. A regional event. Something breaks. All right, you climb down off the driver's stand, and hopefully you can make it to your next event. Hopefully it's not a catastrophe. You don't want to drive that far in to not be able to get back up on that stand. So pressure comes in different ways. Just try to deal with it, prepare. But it gives you this edge that perhaps some people might see it as something to thrive off of, something to rocket off of. You know it's there. You're kind of dancing on the edge. You know, when I'm being watched by my superiors once a year when I do an on-road ride, yeah, there's pressure there. I gotta perform for them. We all feel that pressure. It hits us probably at least a little bit every day. Whoever we are, whatever we do, we feel that pressure. Just driving your car down the street, you can feel pressure. I don't think it's possible to live without it, and it's always going to be there in some way, you know. Cars start piling up behind you, trying to make a turn or something. It's pressure. So it's there, and you just prepare for it. Smile, have fun, and in a little bit it'll all be over, and the next moment will be happening anyway.